just loads of unwritten ablatives, but then I was like, no, it's just in.
Yeah, you can kind of spot that because when you have a city and then a temple, you have the locative and then you have like the name of the temple.
Yeah,
While here, that you do not really have a name place, you just have num n, in the
yeah.
abs. So yep, they are indeed in the locative. Okay.
Whereas the temple's in the absolutive, right? Because
Yep.
it's the direct object essentially, or the absolute.
Correct. Correct. Some of them look like genitives, or what do you call them?
Yeah,
Locative, because they ended on a, but it's basically part of the name. For example, this
Right.
temple is called Barag Durgarra. So Barag means dais, which is platform, altar, and then Durgar is to seat. So the seated
Is
platform.
is that related to the blog priests, like the songs that there's a special type of priest that creates these Balag songs, or is that a different, similar sounding word?
Uh,
Yeah.
you're thinking of Balang? No, that's a different one.
Belong. Okay.
Barag is dais, but yes,
Okay.
I have a
Got it.
little work on instruments in Sumerian. I'm gonna send it on you. It's quite interesting,
Oh
and it
yeah. Cool.
mentions the priests as well.
Sounds great.
Okay, so it we left off at line number 13. So I'm just gonna go through the cuneiform signs. This is clearly a followed by ga, and then the day three is kind of the same as ne. Let's actually go on APSD and check it out. Ben, I guess. So you do this. By the way, never choose APSD2 on APSD1. It's just so much better. You kind of type it in, and then you click on sign, and then it shows you the sign, the main reading, and all the variants and the different interpretations and the different readings. So you come to find that the sign for ne is also used in different words and takes on different values sound-wise. That's really useful. Okay, so what do you guys have for line 14?
We open.
So I've got the B as being there. Oh, you mean the cuneiform. May, Imin, Bay, B. Zathri, or I think it can be Zag.
So me, right?
Yeah.
7, B.
Yeah, and then that is
Yeah,
Zathri or Zag.
right.
And then Mornin Kesh.
Yeah.
Very well.
Me in cash. Yeah.
Yeah, the cache looks decent here. Didn't look nice in the other ones.
It threw me because it's not got the like 4,000 accompanying lines inside of it that
Yeah.
you'd expect.
So, Zag or Zathri. This is the sign in question. And it is indeed the right one. So let's go back here. And just let's have a look. This is also how it's transliterated by whoever did the transliteration for the official one. Very well. What about line number 15?
So that's
Right.
15 or 14? 15. Yeah.
15, yes.
Oh, we've skipped 14 on this tablet because it's one line behind.
Yeah, yep.
So 14 for
Right.
this is 15 for us.
Oh, you mean one line behind the tablet one or
Yeah, so
two?
where Agaday starts in this one is a line ahead, I
Mhm,
think. So
mhm.
So we always sort of work with tablet one as the
Yep.
main one. Okay. Yeah, that I struggle with that because it's the one that's the most broken.
Yeah, I guess we could change that later on.
Okay.
That's fine. So, what do we have?
So that's me.
Okay,
I don't know the second one. I know the next one is giddy,
right.
or I think at least, and I don't know what's the middle one.
This one is mach. I can look it up.
Or is it
I had
the
I
do
had that one
sign?
as I had that one as do.
Do?
Just
Oh no, okay. I thought it's the
I think some temple built by Gudea resembles the shape of this cuneiform sign.
but it looks a bit like gin, do, like just do,
It does. It really does.
but it probably isn't.
It's
Obviously.
probably
The
here
first
that it
do.
kind of distinguishes itself because the other part is pretty similar, like up to here.
hmm.
Oh yeah.
When
Ngiri?
you say do you mean the first do? Because there's so many of them.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Usually you skip the one if it's like the first one. You say do, do two, do three, I think.
Right.
Good. Okay. Then. This one is yeah,
No idea.
not the greatest.
I just put that down as another foot sign as gub because I'm assuming the one after it is ba.
And you're right.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
Now the verb is a little okay, never mind. Yeah, it's not too hard. This one is 5 horizontal lines.
Is that E?
Yep.
E. Oh yeah.
Followed by
That's a me.
the other way around, I think.
Oh, him. Yeah.
Yep.
I get.
This
I know
which
my signs better than my transliterations, apparently.
no problem. And this is indeed another gubbish sign. This time probably read as do.
Is it the same one then, like the one before, and at the start of the line? No, that's not the same do, is it?
This one looks like do, but it's a mach, I think.
Okay.
You got like this little
Yeah,
thing.
sorry.
No problem, no problem. Let's look at it again. You can look it up on the Mittelmeier as well. Maybe that's gonna do you some more clarity.
Okay.
Than... No problem. It looks very much the same though. It's like very similar. Okay, so it should be how they transliterated as well. Okay. Yeah, there's another. So there should be a fourth tablet, but it's basically suicide to do it as well, which adds a line.
Oh, that line's above line 15 in this one.
I see. Okay. Well,
So me mung mon
so this one.
one below that.
No, the one below. Yeah.
Oh, oopsie. Okay, right. Me, mu,
Un.
right.
And then for.
How long did it take, like you to find for?
Um
In Mittermeier.
yeah, it took
5
me a
hours.
while. Yeah.
Because
Longer
I
than I'd
needed,
like to admit in public.
I needed help for this one.
Yeah,
Like,
it took me a while because I originally thought that it was wait. I think I still have it written down somewhere. I think I had it down as Toku for a while.
yeah,
And I was like, why is she divorcing the divine power? And then I found it like by like just pure luck in Mittermeier looking up Toku.
gotcha. Oh, thank you so much. Ben sent it in the chat. So if you guys want to look it up, he's got do. So you can share the cuneiform in the chat so we can all see it.
Oh yeah.
Anyway, yep. So yeah, ur for.
Okay.
Here, I'm not really. It looks like meh, but a little.
There's a fun little crossover here because in tablet 2, that bit's intact.
Okay.
No idea what that bit is, but in the other tablet, this line is me moon shuini she.
Amazing. You got it.
So is she the last sort of, not the last, the visible sign before?
Yeah, I think so.
Yep.
That's what
Yep.
that's what I've got.
Yeah, that one. Yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Okay.
And then the last verb. Tell you what,
Moon.
this one doesn't look like anything I know.
Yeah,
Look at these.
moon something.
Yeah, again, Maya came in clutch here.
So what do you have?
It's Nyaltu.
Yes, it is, I guess.
Yeah, that was my
What
reaction.
is it again?
Nyaltu,
Oh,
to be or to exist.
Yeah, of course. Just yeah. In the other lines, it's a bit more stretched. It looks more like this one. Kind of look like a mu with a oud on top, but
Yeah,
Yeah, it definitely looks like it was a compound sign or something originally.
yeah, got me there. Got me there.
nice.
Right. So apparently, there's a little bit of a clash here because in this tablet, here it has me and then something else, but in the other one it has shu, I think.
I think it could still be May Shunishe. I mean, when we translate it, you'll the reduplication would make sense, but
Yep.
you could also drop it and it wouldn't matter at all.
All right, it makes sense. Yeah, so we can just repeat it, I guess, no problem.
Yeah.
Makes total sense. Very well.
Is this Niao with a G with that diacritic mark, or is
Yep.
it Gall? Okay, I
It
heard you
is
say Niao.
it is the one with the diacritic. It's just that some older transliterations don't really include it, and I got it from
Oh, okay.
PhD. It's
I
one
see. Okay.
it's really pernicious because sometimes it changes the meaning altogether. Not always, but so I'm gonna add it by myself like that. And thank you for noticing because I was gonna skip
No
it.
problem.
Thank you. Okay, so line number 16, I think, which should be the one below. So this was above, right? So it's this one,
so the first. Yeah, the first one is Took.
right?
Took. Yeah, and some number.
They look like two brothers, two twins. One is a little more.
Yeah, there's one more line. That's shouldn't.
Sorry, I don't think so
Yeah.
actually, because it's a little too fat to be true.
So, but the first one is Took.
Oh, never mind. Yeah, actually, yeah, no, could very well be a shoe. Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, later on it kind of gets that. Yeah, it's fine. Let's just think it as a shoe for now.
Okay, that's good.
Yep.
Surprisingly, these signs look fairly normal. The first three, at least, and then
Probably a
yeah,
rat then.
I don't have the next one. Oh, that's Ra. Yeah, that's Ra.
And then God only knows.
Yeah.
That's that. Yeah.
It's horrific, this one.
The
Uh,
very small sign is Ra, and then there's something conflated with it, like a ligature, sort of? Or is that whole sign Ra?
the whole one in the middle of the screen there, yeah, that's all Ra.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, got it.
It
Thank you.
just looks a
I'm
bit
used-
strange because everything in this tablet does.
I guess I'm used to it looking more box-like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, this one is probably the worst you'll ever see in your lifetime. I'm not even kidding. Like it's abominable. It's really bad.
Okay.
I
That's
hope
good
the
to know.
scribe lost their job.
Yeah. Okay. What do we have then?
Originally, I kind of thought it might have been Ang too, but I literally that would just be a complete shot in the dark.
Hmm. Okay.
Yeah. No idea.
Okay, let's keep it for later then. This one is this okay.
So
Yeah,
next
this
one is no.
Yep. This one is indeed not.
That's not
Huh?
got to
Mm-hmm.
Anaruna. Oh yeah, this one.
Could it be Ru?
think we made a typo again. Well, a switcheroo here. This, I think it's a song, not a car.
Oh yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah.
Always gets me as well. I
yeah.
mostly
So
see,
and this is the god, the next one. Yeah, yeah.
yeah, it's a Nga too.
Why does the god sometimes have like a little, even in this text, like the little, how do you call it? Just like extra. I don't know. There was a god before.
Meant to con
I
Yeah,
think we had a Ga here when in Agade here.
yeah. Why is that a? Is that god two as well?
He,
I don't think so.
I think
What
I
it's
think
line was that?
I think it's a Ka or Ga 3.
Okay, that's
Let,
why. Yeah, okay.
let's check it out.
God two.
Never mind. Maybe Ga 2. Yeah.
I
Okay, so
vaguely
this is how
remember
god two
there's
looks like. Okay, yeah, right. Got
Yep.
confused.
I
There's
vaguely
also
remember there's
na or
something where
something that
ka
looks
sign.
fairly similar.
Sorry, you guys said something at the same time. I didn't really
Yeah,
get
go
it.
on. Yeah, no, I was saying just that there's another sign that looks similar, like na, some na that looks like the god two, but
Should be this one.
yeah, exactly. I got these confused so much in this text.
Yeah, I think the only difference is that. Let's show again.
There's the Winkelhawk.
Yeah,
Okay.
there we go. Ben, you were saying something?
Oh yeah, sorry to keep overlapping you guys. I was just gonna say that I vaguely remember something about ka sign having these little modifications to form the sign in proto-cuneiform into other signs, like the
Yes.
drinking
Yep.
sign. So I thought that was what you guys were talking about for a second. But I guess you're focusing
Yep.
on
So
two
this is the
different-
car sign, and they just add things basically in the middle. So we do na 7, I think. Oops, never mind. Nug to drink. You think you see it's got like the water sign in the middle.
Right.
So also goo 7,
Yeah.
which is to
To
eat.
eat with the bowl. Yeah.
Mhm.
Remember that one.
Yep,
That's
yep,
cool.
yep. It's usually the example they give.
Yeah.
So yep, it's in this one. It's got a lot of combinations, actually.
Right. I mean, I think that would be a good one to try to memorize some of the more common signs first to go forward with this, because it is pretty commonly used. And
Yep.
yeah.
I can make a list. There's a few ones that come pretty often.
Yeah, that would be great. Be super helpful.
Yep. Also, like there's very niche ones that happen like appear maybe once or twice, like the one for turtle,
Oh yeah.
I think. Boon, the one in the middle.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
that's pretty complex. Yeah.
there's all sorts of this. Okay.
There's one that was for a wall that if we have time at the end, I want to go back to there was a place name that had the word wall in it, I
Oh,
think.
Oh, bad
Battery.
3.
Was it
Yeah.
Tibira?
But
Tibiri?
Tibira,
Yeah, I
yes,
wanted to ask about that when we have a chance. I'm gonna cut you guys off.
no problem.
I couldn't find Tibira, but I could find Bod 3 as like a wall. Um, and I assume it's a name of a place that's formed with that sign, but I wasn't sure. So
Yeah, but
um,
Tibira is the name of the place. I mean, it's
yeah, yeah.
You mean the sign
So
itself?
yeah, is it formed to? I was wondering. I know the sign itself, Bod 3, is used to be a wall, but it when it's a compound with that, it can mean refer to a place. But uh, is it referring to the place phonetically, or is it sort of that sign combination is used to mean a place,
So but
like
three is
how,
sorry.
well, like for example, Nibiru is Nippur, right? So,
Mhm.
and like other ones like Agada, Akkad, they sound pretty similar. But then there's some other places like one, like forgetting there's some examples where they'll have like two different signs used and they don't necessarily line up with like the pronunciation doesn't necessarily line up with the place name.
Yep, that's a
Um,
pretty common phenomenon. But here I think it's just bad plus Tibira because bad 3 can also mean fortress. So
okay,
it's kind of safe to
it makes
assume
sense
it's
with wall. Yeah.
yep fortress of
So the
Tibira.
Fortress of Tibira,
But I
is
can
that, do we know where that is?
think we do, but I don't think we know the model name.
I think it's near Gerster.
Should be. If you guys have a map, you can look it up. 'Cause I don't have one at hand.
What's
I don't wanna.
Gearsu? Okay,
It's not my
Cool.
screen.
great. Okay,
Okay,
thank you. I just wasn't. I couldn't find Tabira, so thank you.
no problem. No problem. Okay, so the line number 15 is done. Sorry, 16. No, no. We were doing line. I forgot. Gal, this one or the one below?
The one below. I think the one with the foot sign at the end.
Right. Wait. So this one. Okay. Right. So, Sangha na.
Sangha na mu
It's
un
I
think
think
it's
that's another Nal too, right?
go to, yeah.
yeah, it's the same as above. So this is the one we had below in the other order, and indeed it is that one. So I'm just gonna do this. So tuk-tu in this case is the determinative. So, oopsie, this. No, I'm doing late. Okay.
Oh, is
line up.
that sign in the middle Edin?
Yep.
The long one.
Yep.
Oh, okay, right. That's getting put in the Yankee deck.
Yeah,
Nice.
this one you're better off just using Mittermeier because it looks nothing like it here.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's completely different.
Yeah, that's I don't know what it like stood for in origin, but yeah, it's
It
pretty
looks
different.
like it has the temple sign built into it, the A2, but then the rest is kind of
Yeah, this.
Yeah.
Yeah,
vaguely.
yeah. I'd have to see the product uniform for it, but it's about the only thing that I recognize. Then the rest is kind of random.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do line number 18.
Is that is that a do 10?
Might be the same sign.
Yeah, I don't know what the alternate readings are of it.
No
That's
problem.
he.
Yep.
Yep.
Sick.
So he.
Just a lot of
Yep.
H signs that have the same shape, just different stuff filled in them.
Yep.
Like har, hor, I think, or something like this.
Yeah, it's always he plus something inside.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
For this one,
Um,
the is at the beginning, I think, give it away.
Is it Lee?
Yep. Healy.
Sang. Ki.
Yep.
Na.
Yep.
She. Shu.
Yeah, I think it's Shu. Yeah.
Shu-
Yeah, looks like a
Shu.
compound.
Yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And is it Bani?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, Banin.
Pani. In. Yeah.
Is that Till? Till 3?
It's T. Just T.
Oh, right.
Till tree is.
I think it's the other one though.
Oh, wait.
No, you're on the line.
Mine. Kind of looks like a do 8, but might as well be Till, I think.
I think we're on the line above it.
Yeah, they just look similar.
Oh fuck, that's why. I got confused. Sorry guys, I'm pretty tired today.
It's all right. It's a pretty rough tablet too.
Yeah. I thought I was getting schizophrenia there. But okay.
It might actually be till tree and not T.
Is there even a difference between? Yeah, I think it's T. Yeah, it's definitely T.
All right.
Or do they have the same rating? Because
No.
when I just did till tree and it actually shows.
Okay, yeah. So till is a different sign, but till 3 is a different reading of T.
Okay, right.
Okay.
So the num till tree is the same sign.
So Ben was kind enough to send us the
Till.
sorry, the Mittermeier for Edin. So if you guys see
That
this,
looks nothing like that at first, though. That
Yeah.
looks
It
much less square.
Yeah.
it's the bottom right one again, isn't it? It's just
Yeah, it's
stretched
always
out.
the last one. Yeah.
Yeah.
When in doubt, it's always the last sign he shows.
Right, right. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Huh. That's
Very
good.
well.
Good to know. Thank you.
Shouldn't the Shu and Ba be together? As in, isn't it?
Is
Like-
shooty a compound verb though,
I
or a
think
two-part verb? I think it might be.
the bar here acts as a
Yeah. So
prefix.
it's the same like in like Shubati is the same
Yes.
kind of
Yes, it is.
structure. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense.
Like to give life or something, or
Uh,
hand
and-
life.
Here, T is the verb to accept,
Ah, okay.
to approach. We're gonna translate, I guess, in a few minutes. So
Okay, sorry. Getting
no,
ahead
no
of
problem,
us.
no problem. Absolutely. Okay, so this line is not too fortunate. Didn't make it. Do you guys happen to have the other tablets at hand, or should we just base on
Is this 20 in our version or which version?
16, 17,
Uh,
and
um,
18?
to be 17. Yeah, I've got nothing for this.
Yeah, it's fine. So it's cool.
I think I see. Oh, that's the next line. I'm sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah, I got lost
or-
as well. Sorry, where are we?
18, I think. So 15
Yeah,
is
so-
this one,
yeah.
16, 17,
17,
18.
18. Okay, okay.
I think we can translate it, what we have up to
Sure.
now.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's
So,
the easier part, I think,
yeah,
of this
Yeah,
tablet
I
at
think so
least.
too.
absolutely. So, sang, ga, very well. So we go here.
So I've got B down as being the third person plural. Oh, we'll do normalizing. So may 7.b
Mhm.
za in the absolutive, I think.
Okay.
And then oh wait, no, it wouldn't be. There'd be a as yeah, there'd be a locative after it, just unwritten because you don't do double vowels.
Right. So for whatever reason they didn't do zaga, they just did za, but
Yeah.
okay.
And then mu ne en kesh too.
Right. Very well. Do we have a translation for this?
There 7 May.
Oopsie.
She bound them to her side is what I've got.
I like that.
But I've gone for there, not the, because the B wouldn't be accounted for as just the, I think.
Yeah, that's fine.
Because I think Inanna's Descent is the last or one of the last versions of Inanna collecting the Infinity Stones of Sumerian divine power.
Yeah. Right.
Or the Dragon Balls, either way.
Definitely more popular initially. Okay. Yep, that's exactly what it meant. Let's do line number 15. So we have may again. And then we have a verb right after that. So
So
we can.
mu
Mhm.
and or.
Yep. And then again.
Me shu ni in. No.
So the ni.
Is e.
So ani.
No. Oh yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. She mun gal mu and gar too.
Right. I think since it's a vowel here, we can actually read it as esh2.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It's a very unimportant, really, but
Makes sense.
technicality, I guess. And then mungal. Very well. So. What does ur for mean?
I've got it down as to collect in this context.
Mm-hmm. Yep. So she collected the mez.
Is it reduplicated because it's a maru or
It's plural, right?
Plural. Yeah.
plural? Okay.
Yep. Wouldn't be maru because it's got the hamtu prefix.
Right. Right.
So if it were maru, it would have would probably have a re after it because e is
Okay.
the thingy.
And the
Okay.
plurality is referring to the thing that she's collecting,
Yep.
or
Yep.
okay, it refers to the object, not the subject.
Yeah, usually it's either the subject or the object, but I think there's only one Inanna and like 7 mez.
Right, that makes sense. It is interesting that the verb can correspond to the object in
Yeah.
its stem. That's kind of neat.
I don't know if this will help, but the way I remember it is try and see her doing the action twice. She's not just collecting it, she's collecting it and then she's doing it again. So she's
Okay, so
collecting
it's kind
multiple
of
things.
iterative.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Very well. Then what does she do?
So Shuanisha, sorry,
No, you go.
as towards her hand. So with her hand, I guess.
Yeah, she put it on. She put them on her hands, something like that.
Oh, on like in. Okay. Okay.
And
Yeah.
she, how do we even? Yeah, she.
It's
Yeah.
not. So it's not a with her hand. It's in or on, like you said.
She. Oh God, how do you say that?
Into or towards?
Yeah, she.
She like took it into her possession, kind of.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
So how do we
Yeah.
want to translate?
I mean, Nyal 2 translates so weirdly.
Yeah.
In so many, like I've not written it in a way that you would in English, but I've just got it is the case that they were towards in brackets in her hands.
Wow, that's so abstruse.
Yeah,
I can see that being an early modern English translation of something.
yeah, for sure.
No offense, I think, I mean, I love that kind of stuff, but um,
Yeah.
I mean, also it's kind of like if you said she accepted it, that's kind of like when you think about the Latin root having odd in accept, keptum, odd keptus. So, but that's kind
Ex
of too much work.
exit is from. So ex.
Oh no, not exit, accept.
Yep.
I think. Yeah, like she brought them into her, like I don't know, but I think keeping it as literal as possible without sounding crazy, like probably
Yep.
better. I don't know.
Yeah, I like this sort of literal tone as well.
Me too. Like having the word hands in there too with shoe. Nice.
Yeah, it's very transparent and leaves no detail out. Okay, so line number 16. Oh, this one is interesting. Okay.
So I mean, we spoke about this, and I think I may have it.
Go
But
for it.
famous last words, right?
Pun intended, sorry.
So I've got the do as just kind of on its own. It's just there. Nearly gub is a compound verb, so it's just there and it's nominalized, I guess. So it's just got the nominative a at the end of it.
Right, perfect.
Um, gubba is the same, I think. Oh yeah, Giri gubba, yeah, it's all the same thing. And then I dot. I just put this to n. I don't really know why. I just thought it was the only way it would make sense.
I think it's moon
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay, it would also make sense that way.
because it's intransitive. It's the verb to go.
Right.
I think it's actually got G, the weird G.
Yeah.
It shouldn't really have a prefix because it's intransitive. So I think like this it works.
Yeah.
They could also have spelled it as Mugen, but I don't know why. I mean, sometimes it's just very not clear.
Yeah.
So, okay, two things here. I think do in this case. I mean, Oh, never mind. It's still 3 here.
Yeah, so but Neri Gub can mean either to wait or to step out into.
Yep.
So when we spoke about it before, you said that do could be basically almost like kind of an adverb kind of thing. So I'm
Mhm.
imagining what it's doing is it's telling you that the verb that's coming is going to be a going. So it's just like what have I got written?
Is this one?
Oh, is it a full verb? I know Yuri Gub is a two-part verb, but I think the do is kind of just there to be like this is the verb you've got, but it's a going one
That's
rather
likely.
than waiting.
Although I have. Let's see. Yeah, it's kind of weird. Can we take the line again? So it's we have it here, right?
Yeah, it was the one you thought might be Mach.
This, right?
Yeah.
So I say it's Mach, while the other says it's 2, 3. So it's sorry 2, right? I think in this case it's their transliteration is not right, I guess. I would understand it as Mach. I think it's fairly evident here.
As
So,
in great.
yep. Yeah, the great meh. I think makes more sense.
Uh, um. But I've got like oh wait, I feel like I've really lost myself here. Yeah, because I've got like having taken possession of it, as in nearly three being like having stepped out onto it, having taken it.
Mhm.
She went on her journey, or just went on.
So the thing is, okay, to wait for, to step on
I mean,
out,
oh yeah.
to kabasu, tread, trample. Yeah, because the thing is, this one, to wait for, the verb is ko'o, but I think if you, Assyrian, if you go to the Akkadian dictionary, you'll see that it looks, I mean, it means a lot more things than just,
Yeah,
right? So to look after, to take care of, to trust in. So I think in this case, it's sort of like having taken care of the meh,
yeah,
having looked after the meh, right? And since it's nominalized, it could be something like, again, having taken care of the meh, she went away.
yeah. Would the Mach be counted in that, like the magnificent
Yep.
May?
Yep.
Yeah,
So I would translate it as having taken care of the meh, she departed, something like that.
yeah,
The great meh, right?
Yeah,
Yep.
because
Oh, yep.
Just the adjective right after.
Yep. Totally correct. Okay.
that line was horrible though.
This one is it's amazing because
Yeah.
it's got a really interesting phenomenon,
Hmm.
I think. Yeah, it should be this one. Yep. So what do we have?
so we have the determinative and then
I'm gonna,
shugura.
I'm gonna do, oops. How do
Sorry.
you do this again? So sorry, I got excited for this. Let's just, yeah. Pretend those two thingies do not exist.
Okay.
Sounds
Yeah,
good to me.
so two is the determinative, and then we have shugura.
Right?
Shugura. Uh, yeah, I actually don't have this one. As in, I didn't really know what it means. I didn't.
No problem. So let's do it piece by piece. So sang,
Oh, it's as in hat.
yep.
Yeah. So yeah, sang. A. Yeah. Okay.
So together here,
Ani.
right?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Ah, and then the locative,
Right.
and then just the verb mu and gal.
As always, we put the thingy here.
Yeah.
Okay, so this alone, I think, can be translated quite easily.
Yeah. So she put the turban on her head.
Right. Now we'll make this little addition. And if they did this, I think it would be quite clear what it means. Basically, what they're doing here is they're describing the names of the items. So this shugura, this turban she's wearing, has a name. And the name is Men Edinna.
Is that type of material or just like a name for a piece of clothing?
It's a name for clothing. Like it's a
Okay.
specific name for the
It doesn't mean something?
clothing.
Or
Sorry?
does it mean something, or is it just
It does.
okay?
So men, I think, is one of those signs Ben was talking about, the car ones. It means crown. Oh, never mind. It's a different one, but it's got the me and the n
There
inside.
genitive after.
Yep.
Oh yeah, it says on BPSD a type of a crown.
Yep. So men, and then we have Edin plus a genitive.
Okay.
Oh, is that like the crown of the step?
Yes.
Oh, nice, cool.
Very nice. It's a very interesting phenomenon. I've never seen it anywhere else. I mean, a few times. It's basically apposition, postposition. It's not too common, I think. So, men edinek sang ani munangal. So, how do we want to translate it? The turbaned crown of the steppe. She wore it on her head. Like this.
That's fine. English word order doesn't really work too well here, but you can be poetic about it as a poem, so that's fine.
Yeah, so the turban.
Honestly, whenever I translate anything that has nyal to at the end of it, my sentence always just starts like, it is the case that. Like,
Verily, yeah, right.
yeah, when I got taught the nyal 2 stuff last year, the guys who taught it were like, just think of it this way. Like, it is the case that, because otherwise you're like, it existed and it never quite fits.
Right, yeah, it's like there's some expressions where it's actually easier to use an older sounding English phrase like nay rather for
Yeah.
some freaking Latin things.
So gal 2 as well as do 10, I think. No, do 10 are basically the get of Sumerian. So, like in English, get means a lot of things. And it's the same thing from gal and do in Sumerian. They don't really have one single translation, I guess.
Cool.
Okay.
And they probably show up in a lot of compounds too.
Yeah.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah, both of them.
Cool.
Okay, let's do number 18.
So Healy is on its own, I guess. And would it be absolutive? Yeah, I think it would.
Yep.
And then
Then
why is there a
Sanki Ani. Or no, Sanki A. No, Sanki Ani.
Yep. Sang.
Ki.
So,
Ani.
oops, I copied the whole thing. There's sang. This one we can get rid of. Sang. So sanki is noun. Ani.
Yeah.
And an a.
And then Shubat. So Shubati would be the verb with something in between. So Shu Ba Ne. Oh, never mind. Oh yeah. And
So I think the locative here refers back to this one locative.
Yeah, okay.
Good.
So Haley is a ceremonial wig.
Yep.
No, what does PSD says? Something
it
like
can
that.
be read charm as well, I think.
So the thing is, the word for, I think, what do you call? I don't know whether it's this way or the other way around, but one came to mean the other. So the name for wig came to just mean beauty, charm. I don't know whether it's that way or the other way around. So beauty charm developed into wig, but we know that Healy is a kind of wig now.
It's a kind of metonymy happening. It's cool.
Yeah. Yep.
It's nice.
Few words in Sumerian have this.
But I guess with Sankey, I've just looked it up, its forehead.
Yeah.
Yep.
It would make sense for it to be like a charm or piece of jewelry rather than a wig.
It might be a tiara again or something.
Yeah.
But there was
I
something on
think tiara
UPSD.
sounds accurate.
A ritual wig. It says on UPSD, but yeah, no idea what that would mean.
I think tiara is pretty neutral. I mean, in between. I would go for tiara. Kind of like the word.
I'm not sure if this is etymologically accurate or not, but songki sounds kind of like place and head combined. I'm
Yes.
sure do you know if that's etymologically the case,
Yeah,
or if
yeah.
it's just a convenient way it is? Okay.
Yeah, because some words are basically just two words put together.
Great.
So in this case, it's sang, so head, and ki is like a place, like an open place. So it's kind of
Right.
like between the
Nice.
scalp and the, you know.
No, that makes sense. I just wasn't sure because it seems like it's so easy to generalize and just assume things about this kind of language where a lot of words are the same or
Yep,
appear to have the same sound. So I don't want to assume anything, but cool.
no problem. That's a good
Convenient for
question.
remembering it.
Okay,
Well, thanks.
no problem. So how do we translate this?
So, tiara
Mm-hmm.
on her forehead, she received. No,
Yeah,
maybe.
I would say, yeah, on her forehead, she received.
But yeah, I mean, I just followed the word order, but obviously, it's a better way to.
We can say the tiara, she put it on her head, well, on her forehead.
Why is it she put it, not someone like else put it on her head?
Because the thing is, ba can be the, what do you call it? Passive,
Passive.
but we do
Oh.
have a third person singular to prefix here, which is a clear indication of a singular subject, right? So we know that the ba can also take a, what do you call it?
It can be a
transitive?
to-it, can't it?
Yeah, so movement from somewhere inwards, right?
Oh.
Okay.
So it doesn't have to be passive. It could also be, it's not like it's middle voice or reflexive or anything. It's just
So,
used differently.
yeah, it does both middle voice and reflexive. I mean, both passive and reflexive. But
Okay.
I think the meaning of, I mean, the passive function is kind of derived from the fact that it means like motion towards, I mean, the subject, like inward motion. So something else coming from outside towards the patient.
That makes sense. Okay. That's
So in
interesting. I
this
would
case,
never thought those were related. Yeah.
yeah, it's a very linguistic thing, I think. You can read
Yeah.
it, Jagrama, and the thing
Cool.
is, so I would assume this is a, how do you call it? It kind of strengthens the, well, yeah, emphasizes, I guess, the meaning, the general sense of the verb. That's why I chose a active and not passive.
Okay.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. So, all right. I'm gonna stop the recording because it has been an hour. Okay. And before we finish, I would do it like this. So sometimes it's harder to go through the tablets for whatever reason. Sometimes the quality is not really good, or the signs are hellish. It could be 1,000 ones, right? So I think a good format to keep is if we don't manage to finish the tablet, I mean, transliterating the tablet, I will give you the transliteration of that tablet that we didn't finish, so you can finish that one. And then I'm going to also give you the tablet, I mean, the next tablet, so you can start working on the transliteration of the next one.
Okay.
So you have the old one to finish, so to say. If we don't have time, I finish it myself, doesn't really matter. And then we can also start the next one. Okay?
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Amazing.
good.
So I'll be posting it later this week, or I don't know, maybe today even. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in 2 weeks, I think.
Yeah, I'll see you all soon.
Yeah, thank
Great.
you.
Sounds
Thank
good.
you.
See you in a
Bye-bye.
bit.
Bye-bye.